Dream Achievers team rise each morning with a purpose in our hearts. Those Kia Caves, those mothers, every dreamer at the start. Taking small steps that lead to bigger plans. Melody uplifting bright. Lyrics know how. We are rising, shining brighter every day. Using our gifts in our own special way. Stay at home of leaders, dreamers. This is our time. We dream achievers, together we move forward, together we climb. We dream achievers. Rise and shine. We dream achievers.
Hello, and we are live once again. Hello to all of you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, according to your time zone. We are on your way once again, as we do every Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time. And tonight, like every other night, we are here with a very, very special topic for you. Something that you will learn from, something that will encourage you, something that will help you to move on and not stay at one place. So be ready for us, because we have different topics to touch on. So as you can see, I'm not here alone tonight, but I am hosting you. My name is Sheila, the face behind Sheila's Digital Marketing, a proud mother of 4, a Ghanaian but living in the UK, a healthcare assistant, and also a proud digital business owner and a mentor. And tonight I'm here with my business mentors and my business coaches. So you'll be hearing from each one from all around the globe. I'm talking to you from the UK, but as you can see on the screen, we have different business partners from different countries. So this indicates that our business is global. Tonight, our topic for you is hesitation point. Hesitation point. The moment between wanting something better and taking action. Hesitation point. So be ready. I'm going all the way to Sweden, to our only man, Venus, to introduce himself. Brother Esosa, could you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
Thank you very much for the honor, and thank you, viewers. I give you thanks, and wherever you are, I hope you are enjoying the weather just like we are doing right now. It's hot, but my name is Esosa, Michael Esosa, and I'm based in Sweden with my family. I'm married with 3 beautiful children, and I'm a Nigerian but lives in Sweden, like I said. And yes, I can always say I am here to let the brothers know, the men know, that this is not a business for only the women. Indeed, a lot more women are in the business, but then this is a business for brothers, for fathers. So I'm waiting for you the inside. Back to Stashela.
Thank you so much, Brother Michael. Thank you. I move all the way to Ireland. Coach Vera, could you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
Charles, thank you so much, Sister Sheila. Good evening from this part of the world. In case you are joining us for the first time, my name is Vera. I am originally from Nigeria. I'm a mom of 6 beautiful children, married, and of course, I'm living here in the Republic of Ireland. I am a proud digital business mentor and coach. And yes, I used to work in a healthcare setting, but right now I am, my own boss. So I'm very happy, to at least share my own, points or my own, opinion over what we are going to be discussing today. Sit back and, hear from us. Over to you, Sister Sheila. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Coach Vera. I move all the way to Belgium. Sister Salome, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? We are back again. Thank you so much, our moderator. My name is Sirigan Salome Otisi. I'm a mother of beautiful 4 kids, a healthcare worker by profession, and also a proud digital business owner of mother of 4, living here in Belgium. Thank you so much. Sit back and listen to what we bring to you tonight. Thank you so much. Back to you, sis.
Thank you so much, Mr. Salome. We move all the way back again to Ireland. Mr. Doris, could you please introduce?
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Sister Sheila. Happy Sunday, everyone. Yes, I hope everybody is enjoying the hits. Yes, for those that are joining us for the first time, I'm Doris. I'm a mom of 3 beautiful kids, a stay-at-home mom, a digital business mentor. I help those that are looking for a way to have a side hustle, those that are looking for a way to supplement their income. I help them to start this amazing business and guide them all the way through. Sit back with your drink and your popcorn. We are going to offload soon. Thank you. I hand back over to you.
Thank you all so much. Thank you. Yes, tonight, like I said, our topic is hesitation point. Many people, as you all know, will dream of creating something, even something that will help them or creating an extra income online, but they stop at the hesitation point. They pause when there is time for them or the opportunity for them to carry out something or to make a move, something that will bring a turning point in their life, something that will change their life. That is when they will stop. They are hesitating, they are doubting of what they need to do. Maybe you are there. You've been hearing of us all the time. You've been hearing of online digital business all the time. But you are at this point thinking whether to take this great opportunity and run with it or just sit. You are confused of what to do. So you are at the point that you don't know what to do anymore. You are not thinking of taking that step anymore. You've just paused. You've put your life on hold, not knowing what to do. At this moment, fear comes in. Maybe you are thinking, what if I start and it doesn't work? Maybe you are thinking, this is not for me. Maybe you are thinking, I want it, but maybe this is not how I will be able to do it, or this is not something that I will be able to do. So therefore, you are there and you've paused. You've put in your own life and your future on hold. You are at the point of uncertainty. You don't know what to do. Then this topic is for you, because we are here to let you know that at that particular point of hesitation, that's the point that you have to take that bold step and do something with it. That particular point of hesitation is not the point for you to sit down and be wondering, should I move or should I stay? Should I do it or I shouldn't do it? Should I leave it or I should continue with it? But it's that opportunity for you to start something, to take away that fear and also take that bold step in doing something good for your life. Because success belongs to those who act, not to those who sit on the fence. I don't want to talk much because we have a lot for you tonight. So I move all the way to our sister Salome in Belgium. What have you got to tell us about hesitation point?
Wow, thank you so much, my sister. Thank you for this great opportunity. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and God bless you. Our audience, this is a great point we are talking about today. And I'm sure that it's not only for immigrants, it's for everybody. In fact, everybody that breathes. Hesitation point is what we need in general to grow. The moment when fear, doubt, and uncertainty stop us from taking action, overcoming hesitation opens door to growth, success, confidence, and new opportunities. But not some people can see it in that way. I really understand. But whichever way you see it, at least sometimes you just sit back and ask yourself question, what do I really want? But today, let me just go straight to the topic that brought me here. I really want to talk about that says confidence come after action. Confidence can never come before action, no, because action builds confidence. But let me ask you this question if you're watching me right now. Have you ever postponed something because you did not feel like you have confidence enough? If you haven't, I doubt it, because everyone have done this one way or the other, including me. So as we are talking about all these things, all this topic, we are learning from each other and we are trying to grow and come out of our setbacks, no matter how it will be. The truth is, confidence doesn't come before action. It comes because of action. If you don't take action, the confidence is not there for you to profit it. A very small step you take teaches you something valuable. Build your experience and strengthen your belief in yourself. If you are there battling financially and you don't do anything, how can you help yourself? How can we help you? That small action you think is nothing may lead you the success you need in your life. If you keep waiting until you feel ready, you may never begin because there is no perfect time for you. Start where you are right now. Learn as you go. All these smart people, all these people who call rich people, they learn when they started. They did not know it before they started. That's why we are presenting this opportunity for you. Come and learn. See it for yourself. Build your skills, build your mental brain, boost it, and then you will see yourself and your talent unfold in less time. So let me just keep it here so that we'll still have my beautiful and handsome men in our house that have a lot of things to afloat so that they can also share their own opinion. Thank you so much. Back to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sister Salome. You've said it all. Take action, as our sister has said. You can't sit there and expect manna from heaven to fall at this particular moment or in this point of time, 2026. It's not going to work. You need to take action. You do it for yourself, by yourself. I move all the way to Ireland. Sister Doris, what have you got to tell us, please?
Thank you so much, Sister Sheila, for this opportunity of giving to me again. Yes, this is an amazing topic. I'm going to be talking with this point that says progress beats perfection. You know, one of the biggest reasons people hesitate is not because they don't want to move forward. It's because they are waiting for a perfect time. They are waiting for a perfect skills. They are waiting for a perfect condition for them to take action. But the truth is this: perfection is a moving target. It's not something that you wait for it to come. It comes while you're moving. That is why I said it's a moving target. So if you're waiting for everything to be perfect, you may never start. Because from this business, I have learned that successful people does not focus on perfect or being perfect. Their focus is always on making progress. Because if you're focusing on being perfect, it will be waiting for you to be perfect. You'll be waiting for you to build that confidence. You'll be waiting for that boldness to come. It may never come until you start progressing from one level to another. Sister Salome mentioned that. Because that small step, small action that you take, small progress that you take, small action that you take with consistency, that is the only thing that will give you a big result. So don't wait for you to be perfect, because that perfection will come through the progress. So it's better for you to start imperfectly than never start at all. So my encouragement to everyone that is watching us today is for you to start from where you are. That position you are now, start from there. But the only key that you need to hold tight is consistency. And another question I want to ask you, are you ready to learn? Are you ready to be consistent? Are you ready to continue moving without stopping? If your answer is yes, this business is for you. All you need to do is to take action today. And you kick off. You will see. You will progress. You will be progressing from one step to another. Before you know it, those perfection you're looking for will come. So take action today. And your future self will thank you for it. Thank you so much, sis. I hand over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sister Doris. Still saying, take action today. And your future self will thank you. We move all the way to Sweden. So our only man in the house. Brother Mike, please, what have you got to tell us?
Yes, thank you very much. There's this word or this sentence or saying that I used to encourage my players sometimes. Even my son, I used to encourage him. And it goes to us that there was a knock on the door and it was fear knocking. And courage went to answer the door. But when he opened the door, so that there was nobody there. Because anytime courage meets fear, then fear disappears. Fear cannot stand courage. So in everything you'll do in life, you need to be courageous, because fear actually can come in different forms and disguise as logic, as reasoning, or as you being smart. But then if you are afraid, you will never move one step to go to the next position. I remember the first time I was traveling, I was driving from, there's a city called Malmö in Sweden to the capital of Denmark. And there's a bridge. And in that bridge, there's a point at which you drive under the water. It's a tunnel, but you know that you are under the water. You are driving because the tunnel is built through the water, through the very big water. And I'm afraid of water. I'm afraid of the sea. But I had to drive through it. I was the only person driving that day. So I had to get the courage to drive through. But at the beginning, it was very, very difficult for me. But eventually, as I kept moving, I drove through and I came out at the other end. Nothing happened. Now, you see, when you bring it closer to home, you will see that oftentimes fear will make you believe that, oh, I need some more time to do research. Oh, I need to stock up money for me to be able to start off this venture. But when you actually look at it deeply, you see that it is just fear. But at the same time, I always advise that in everything you do in life, it's okay to have some level of fear. Now, what that level, or the reason I say it's okay to have some level of fear is that fear actually makes it possible for you to do your due diligence, to look at these things properly, to cross every T's and dot every I's, to make sure that everything is on point. You check properly and you recheck again. Now, but don't allow that fear to be so great that it clouds your vision, that not become the reason why you don't take that step. I work in a major automotive industry. I know for certain that the project from having the idea of a new product, whether it's a truck or bus or regular cars, it takes about 10 years from when the idea comes up to when the product is in the market for purchases. It takes about 10 years. Now, if you are afraid, you will never make the first step. You will never take that risk, never go in to say, we want to get this thing. Oh, we want to have a car that drives on salt battery. We want a car that does not have any fossil fuel, just battery. electric car, you charge it and it drives off again. That idea was on, but people took the courage to actually invest and try to get this idea to become a reality. So in everything you do, it is important that we do not allow fear or the disguise that fear comes in, especially when you want to start a new venture, especially when you hear us talking now. Some people, they fear, oh, these are scammers. Some are saying, oh, I think these people are not scammers, but this is a business that I need time to study, to know more about, instead of you just reaching out and say, what are you talking about? Is this something I can do? Or some can say, oh, I need to stock up money. Instead of checking, is there ways that I can start a business without actually having the full capital that I need to start it, which of course we have in our business model. And then you will see that people that actually achieve, Star Salome, or what Star Salome Stador said something about that just now. If you don't start, courage does not come from, what is Star Salome said, from not taking action. Courage comes after you take action. Now, fear will force you not to take action. But when you take action, you now see that you were actually courageous. There's the first person that actually flew a car transatlantic from America to Europe, Charles Lundberg or something his name was. If that, nobody could try it. People tried and they failed. But this man made sure that today we can actually sit in the flight and it will fly around the world, sit in the flight for 24 hours, 26 hours, non-stop. Now, because somebody was not scared to risk his life to take that chance and say, I want to do this thing. Everybody's enjoying it today. So what I want to conclude is that whatever you do in life, it is okay to have some level of fear, but never, 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 never allow that fear to become so great and becomes a stumbling block or become a wall in front of you that does not allow you to go to the next step. When in actual fact, if you just push through that wall, you see that you have all the milk and honey that you want just lying there waiting for you to come and scoop with the bucket or drums that you have. So thank you very much. I'm back to Stashila.
Thank you so much, Brother Michael. Viewers, you heard the man of the house. Maybe you are there. You are afraid that, oh, when I join this business, I'll be the only man. Take away that fear because you are not the only man. We have men, lots of them in our community. So don't be there. Just take that bold step. I move all the way back to Ireland, to our coach in the house. Coach Vera, please, what have you got to tell us tonight?
Thank you so much, Sister Sheila. For a lot of us, we know that we always, regret the chances that we don't take more than the one that we actually took. In other words, opportunity comes and you don't take it. And then a year down the line, you're like, oh God, if I had taken that opportunity, by now I would be here. I'll be a year, in a position. But on the other hand, if you refuse to take, the chance, you also regret that you have actually endured a particular situation that you don't want to be in. And to me, that is even worse, right? I'll give myself as an example. I remember when I was still working, I had every opportunity to actually, do something better with myself with this business, even 4 years before I actually took the proper action. But even though I'm successful in the business today, I still regret those years that I wasted. Even though people kept telling me, no, it is God's time, but that's a human nature for you. Sometimes hesitation might feel very safe. It feels safe because it is what we are actually used to. We are in our comfort zone. We are happy that, okay, we are not, going to be disappointed because after all, we did not partake in it. All right. And, of course, we sometimes tell ourselves that, okay, I will start when I have the money tomorrow. I will start when I have the time tomorrow. I will start maybe when I relocate. I will start when I have my papers. I will start. We just keep giving ourselves excuses and excuses. And guess what, guys? There is always a reason not to do something. So it now depends on you. If you know that your situation that you are in right now requires you to take a different action that could actually make it better, take it. And if you know that you have been sitting on the fence and watching people, changing their lives by this same opportunity that we are offering you, take it. Do not wait any longer. Because guess what? I usually, tell myself, and I also tell people even at my coaching call, I said, listen, this is like, a train, that a wagon, if you call it, that is bound for a particular journey. And anybody can actually, join in from their location. But at the same time, people can actually highlight at their, different destinations. But know that particular train or that wagon is actually bound for a destination, and it will definitely get there. So if you remain in the vehicle, it's going to bring you to your destination. And to us here, our destination is we want to have time freedom. Our destination is we want to be able to realize our dreams sooner. Our destination could be, I just want to be able to support my family without having to go pick up extra shift that breaks me every single time. Your destination could just be, I'm talking about your whys right now, okay? Not, a literal destination. Your destination could be, okay, I have a child who has special needs and I need to spend more time with this child, at least for him to have, proper, to have my time, because the truth is that it is different when you are not there. Or we have children who we know that they don't actually remain in one position when it comes to growth. They grow, they evolve. And you really want to, own some time for yourself. Not that you are stopping your job, not that you are stopping the business that you are doing, your traditional business that you are doing, but you just want to be able to create that avenue that should you have the opportunity, or the chance or anything, it happens as maybe an eventuality, you would not have to, lose out on income, because you know that you have something that is already supporting you. And what I love about this business, in fact, the reason I actually staying put, the reason I actually quit my almost 10-year, work as, a healthcare assistant, the reason that I actually decided to be telling people this is that this opportunity, this business actually gives you the opportunity not to earn now alone, because you're earning now anyway, but to also have something that, when you have something you're banking on, your mind, you will have this, peace of mind. And that peace of mind gives you clarity to be able to do things, to be able to function properly, to be able to, to create that time for yourself, time for your loved ones, time for things that matters to you. And not just only that, should we be gone today, this business is here for us to, to give us a legacy to our children. I was just, before we started, this go live, something cropped up on my feed, and it was from the business community. It was a couple who decided, to start this business for their 20-year-old child. And, I just smiled and I said, look at, smart parents who are already building their legacy. I am sure that they couldn't wait to have them, because when I just clicked on it and tried to see the dad's profile, so that the dad joined the business 4 years ago. I'm sure he was actually waiting to see his child maybe get to 18 and an adult age to be able to do the business. And that child, whether you like it or not, is not going to be in the same level as his counterparts, who are going to have to, work menial jobs in order to be able to support themselves. And if that boy should take this business seriously, he's going to be even a millionaire before he finishes, he probably even realize his dream before he finishes school. Mm-hmm. So to me, hesitation actually doesn't help at all. It doesn't help. It's just, make you stagnant in one particular place. And the truth is that that thing that you're actually waiting on is not going to be productive except that you take action. Because after all, time does not wait for anybody. Whether you take action or not, it keeps moving. 12 months from now, 12 months from now, time will, will tell. But at the same time, that 12 months from now, think about it yourself. is my situation better now? If it is better, all glory be to God. But the truth is that looking at, my situation, I'm using myself always as an example. I remember when I took action to pay my, entry fee, I waited a very long time before I took action. And that was about 27 months later. But then when my coach actually sent me that message, by this time, I wouldn't say my enemy has been through hell and back. You understand? At that point, I was desperate to get out of that situation. And I believe that, in my silence where I pray to God, God, please help me in that, God, I beg, you understand? But somehow the message came from nowhere from my coach. Sis, when are you starting your business? And I said, now I'm ready. And I took action immediately. But again, I will tell you, those 27 months, nothing better came out of it. Those 27 months, like I mentioned earlier, they actually, made things even worse for me. If not for the grace of God, maybe I would have been divorced by then. Maybe something else would have happened. Maybe, I don't know, maybe. I just believe that the grace of God just covered me and he brought me to where I am today. So I'm speaking from experience. The truth is that when you don't take action, it's not going to make anything better. So instead of just staying in one place, take that first action. I love somebody who actually got in touch with me, recently. He got in touch with me last week and he said, okay, he wanted to know more about the business. Then he came to me, sister, what is next? I said, go and watch the videos. He went ahead, he came back, sister, I've watched the video, what is next? And I sent him a checklist, this is what is next. And he already have everything, prepared to what he's going to do next. To me, that is somebody who really knows that he needs a change. And I tell you that once he takes that action today, he's not going to be the same way that he's in right now. Because by that time, it is either he would have, started his business and his income would have, started rolling in, or he would have, developed skills that he would never have developed. He would have built his confidence that my sisters have been talking about since. He would have, he would have met people that he would never have met all his life, right? And of course, by that time, by the special grace of God, he would have experienced, freedom. So fear does not disappear by waiting. Fear actually remains there. In fact, it cripples somebody. That is why I can't stop, anytime I want to have this positive, affirmation to myself, I keep professing, faith over fear, which I got from one of my business partner, Coach Deborah, right? That's our slogan and I love it. So when you actually put your faith, make sure that your faith comes before whatever, of course, the faith is there and the fear is always there. Like Brother Mike said, it's good to have that fear. You're going to kind of propel you to guard yourself against, things. But at the same time, fear should be in its position, not in front of you. It should be behind while you put the faith in front of you. Because to be very honest, the thing that we're actually looking for is it's above that fear. And until you cross that, mountain, until you cross that fear, you're probably not going to achieve whatever you are looking for. So confidence, they say, comes after you take action, like Sister Salome said. Experience comes from doing, not by standing still and doing nothing. Even for you who have a business right now, like me, when I had a business, I still waited almost 2 years, to do something. Nothing happened in my business during those times because I did nothing. So I wasn't expecting any result from myself who was not doing nothing to be the same as for somebody who was actually actively already building houses and building, hotels with this business. So growth, I have actually said, happens out of your comfort zone. Leave your comfort zone. Nothing good comes, from you remaining in that comfort zone. Take any life example, for it. Nothing good actually comes from that. So imagine yourself from a year from now. Okay, when you're looking back and you said, okay, which one hurt more? Trying something that I didn't know, worked, or not trying something that I knew should have worked. Okay? So take action now. And of course, like Sister Doris said, your future self is going to thank you for it. Over to you, Sister Ishila. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Coach Vera. I'm not going to say anything again because you said it all. So viewers, if you are watching us and your destination is your 14 hours, 13 hours, in the next 5, in the next 10 years to come, and Abonike will be the trouble for you, Abondike will be a very big problem because you have to be using Abondike on your knee, on your ankle, everywhere on your body. Then it's up to you. The decision is yours to make. We've said it all. Your hesitation point is not a stop sign. It's rather a decision point. So when you get to that point, don't stay there. Don't stop there, but rather take that bold step and then make that bold decision to your future self for next year, next 2 years, next 3 years, the years to come, and your future self will thank you. We thank you all for joining us tonight, and we hope you have really, really learned a lot from us. As you see on our screens, we've got our names and then our email addresses. Obviously, if you're a man and you are thinking the women are too much, we have a man in our midst. If you are a man and you can't work with a woman, you can just jump on the man. You can work with him perfectly. To the rest of us, we work with anyone, same as our man who works with anyone. Okay, so just get in touch with us using our email addresses. Anyone you feel like working with, we do everything together. We work as a team. So do not be there and then just watch us and go and sit down without taking action. Take action today and your future self will thank you tomorrow. God bless you all and bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.
Keep moving, keep growing. We dream achievers team, keep moving forward, keep growing.